guys, so today I've got my monthly favourites video for the month of January, and in this video I will just talk you through beauty, fashion and other things I've been loving throughout the month of January. Also, I just wanted to say that I have pre-recorded this video because by the time this goes up I'm due for an operation, so I'm going to be out of action for a few weeks and I didn't want to leave my channel bare for like a few weeks. I wanted to make sure I had a video at least like once a week whilst I was recovering. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with the beauty favourites I've been loving first. I'm sure I've mentioned this a good couple of times, but I've really been enjoying the Dark Angels facial cleanser from Lush, and this is just an exfoliating, gritty kind of cleanser. It really works into the skin and it's designed for oily skin, but I've got combination skin and it's just really good. I wrote a massive blog post about it, so if you're interested, check out my blog to see what I've got to say. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving this stuff. I love the smell of it. It smells of like charcoal and it's kind of like an earthy scent, but I really like that. And it's just been doing wonders for my skin. It's been clearing my skin up and yeah, I really love this. The next beauty favourite I've been loving is the L'Oreal Paris Mega Volume Miss Manga. Yeah, Miss Manga mascara, and this really is great. I saw loads of reviews and lots of YouTube videos talking about how great this product was, and I was just a bit like, But anyways, I needed a new mascara because I'd run out of my old one, and I had the Maybelline Colossal Lashes and I really wasn't a fan of that. It just used to, like, by the end of the day my eye area would just be like, not covered in black, but it would go all like smudgy and it just didn't look great. Whereas this does not make my eyes smudge at all. I've got really sensitive and watery eyes, so yeah, this has been staying put all day and it's just a great mascara. It's good for length and voluming, and I think it was dead cheap. It was like $5.99 from Boots. But yeah, it's a really good mascara and I've been loving this. Another beauty item that I've been loving is the NYX Rev D Miel Lip Balm, this little pot, and I'm sure I've talked about this in a favourites video before, but I absolutely love this stuff. It's, as you can see, like a yellowy, thick kind of texture, and I just use this during the night time, or if I've got a really dry matte lipstick, I use this before putting on my lipstick, and it's really good for like nourishing the lips, and it's just really lovely. And also it has like a velvety texture, so whenever I apply this, like my lips just look, I don't know, just they look nice. It's like really matte and I don't know, matte and velvety, and yeah, it just looks really nice. It feels nice on my lips, and yeah, I've just been loving this. Another beauty item I've been loving is the Garnier Skin Naturals Cleansing Water, and this was so cheap. This was like £3 or £4, and I've heard this is very similar to the Bioderma cleansing water, and I've been using this to just take off my makeup before I cleanse my skin, and it's just amazing. The only thing I would say about this is that it doesn't remove my waterproof mascaras, so I have to use my eye makeup remover. It's the Botanics Boots one to get the rest of my eye makeup off, but other than that, this is brilliant. My final beauty item that I've been loving this month is the NARS Virtual Domination Palette, and this is just a great little palette for your cheeks. It's got everything in there. It's got, and again, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but it's got 3 blush shades, 1 highlighter and a bronzer, and I use the bronzer for contouring when I can be bothered, and I've got 3 blush shades. I haven't used the pinky one, this one here, yet, because I'm a bit scared to use it. It's not the colour I usually go for, but I've been using these two and they are great. They're really highly pigmented and they just last all day. They're great. And then, what's this highlighter called? So this shade, this is the Miss Liberty highlighter. Now I do like this, but it's not my favourite. I much prefer the Mary Lou Luminizer highlighter. It's just a lot more pigmented and looks really nice on the skin, whereas this doesn't transfer as well onto the skin as that one does. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about this, but apart from that, I've been absolutely loving this palette. It's so good and worth the money. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the fashion items that I've been loving this month, and I've probably mentioned all of these items already in like hauls or whatnot, but I've been loving my Fiorelli handbag, and it's just amazing. It just has so much space in there. I can fit my laptop in there, I can fit everything I need. Now this is not my everyday bag, I just use my Primark one to take to work, but on the weekends and if I'm going out in the evening, I will use this one. I don't want to use it all the time because I don't want to ruin it, because it's precious to me. Because I've never really spent that much money on a handbag before. I know it's only £40, but yeah, that's a lot of money to spend on a handbag, so I want to keep this for special occasions and just the weekends. Oh, also, another fashion item that I've been loving this month is this hat. It's a fedora hat and it's from Primark. I think it was about £6 and I got it like mid-January sometime. Now I was going to do a Primark haul on my channel. I think I'm going to wait a few weeks because there's still a few things that I want from Primark, and then I'm going to do a massive February Primark haul, and obviously I'll feature this. But yeah, I've just picked up so much stuff lately. I've just been spending like crazy. But yeah, I really love this hat. It's just so cool. Even though I do kind of look like a witch in it, but yeah. Another fashion favourite that I've been loving are these boots from Office, and they're just so comfy. I've been wearing them non-stop. They are just the perfect everyday boot, and they go with all my outfits, and yeah, they were the ones I was looking for. So if you did watch my big fashion haul I did with like Topshop, TK Maxx, etc., I decided to keep these boots in the end. Now I don't think I've shown these before, but they're my Adidas Flux trainers, the ZX ones, and I picked these up last year in August before I was going to Canada, and they've just lasted me so well. Like, they're still in really good condition, well, I think so anyway, because I go through trainers like water. But yeah, they're so nice, they're so comfortable, and I just love them. Another fashion item I've been loving is the Topshop Joni jeans, and I got the black ones with rips in the knee. Now, I haven't bought jeans in a long time. I used to get my jeans from like River Island, and I have previously bought jeans from Topshop, like the Lee ones, but I always found that they just used to stretch after like a couple of weeks and they'll just go really baggy and they didn't fit right, and that kind of put me off Topshop jeans. And then, I know these are still new to me, I've only had them like 2 weeks or whatnot, but these are just so comfy, and they just look really flattering, and they are just like the perfect jeans. They go with anything and I love them. And hopefully they won't lose their shape, because I'll be really sad if that happens. And finally, my last fashion item is these Zara leather trousers. They're not real leather, but these. Now, I think they're more of a legging than trousers. But I picked these up from Zara last week or the week before, and it was so cheap. It was like $25.99, something like that. But I've been loving these. Like, you can wear them during the day or the night time. They just look really smart, and I love wearing them. I'm really into like leather trousers at the moment. So yeah, I've been loving this. I'm loving these even. So that's my beauty and fashion items done. I just want to talk about some other things that I've been loving this month. as some of you may know, I'm really into teas. I love green tea, I love peppermint tea, I love all teas. I love especially Earl Grey. I've got to have a cup of Earl Grey in the morning every day. But ones that I've been really enjoying lately are the Clipper Snoring Peace. This is a really good nighttime tea. It's got chamomile, lemon balm and lavender in it, and it's just a really nice tea to, yeah, just to have one before you go to sleep. It's really relaxing and calming, and I really love this tea. And then another nighttime tea that I've been loving is the Pucker Nighttime Tea, and this has got oat flower, lavender and lime flower in. Again, this is a really lovely tea to have before bedtime. I do actually prefer the Clipper one, but this is just a nice alternative to like mix them up. Yeah. And then my final tea that I've been loving is the Pucker Peppermint and Licorice Tea. This is a sweet and deliciously refreshing organic thrill. Okay. Yeah, it's just a really nice tea. It's really refreshing, as it says, and I enjoy having this after dinner or sometimes before bed. It's just, yeah, refreshing. I actually prefer the Tea Pigs peppermint and licorice tea, but it's so expensive. It's like £4.29 for a bag of 20, whereas this was on offer in Tesco for £1.50, so I decided to just get the cheaper one instead of spending £4 odd on some tea bags. But I do love the Tea Pigs one. It's like my favourite tea of all time, maybe. I just wanted to include this, but I've been really loving Game of Thrones this month. Since Joe got it for Christmas, we have just been watching it non-stop. We've watched 3 seasons, which is pretty crazy because we haven't really been going out much. I think we've been out once this whole month, but we've just been watching Game of Thrones solidly, and I absolutely love it. There's just so many twists and turns. Like, you think someone is safe and they're not going to die, and then they die, and I'm just like, oh my god, like what is going on? And so my favourite characters are Robb Stark, Jon Snow, and the blonde girl, I've forgotten her name, the Dothraki sister or Targaryen, I think you know who I'm talking about, the girl with the dragons. They're my favourite characters, and I don't want to give this away, but something happened to one of them and I'm really upset and traumatised by the whole thing. I'm just like, how could you do that? Like, why? But yeah, it's just a really great TV show. The only thing I would say is it is quite violent, and it's got a lot of rape, and it's got a lot of sex in there. But yeah, aside from all of that, I really enjoy it, and I think it might actually be better than Breaking Bad, and Breaking Bad was my all-time favourite TV show, so that's saying something. Yeah, it's just a really good show, so yeah, check that out if you're interested. So that's all I've got to show you / talk about. I hope you guys had a good January, and I shall see you guys very soon. Bye!